In the end, you gotta have fun too.
Well, absolutely.
Right?
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, it's one thing before you get on the mat, but once you step on the mat, it's
Business
a done.
time.
Absolutely. But Purssey's been looking good today too. I mean, you know. Oh, nice, Morote Senagi.
Medium Yuko, great.
Yeah, it was kind of a mixture
nice.
between Morote Senagi and Tayatoshi. So
and now
wow.
Nice transitioning to the mat.
But we talked about throwing his whole body for 150% into it.
He
Holy
just stood by
cow,
that.
Man. Such strong hips, such strong rotation.
He committed, and you know now Purssey he's got to be on the offense.
Looks like he's
that was a great start.
Yeah, he may have dinged his knee a little bit too. It looks like.
Jake Larsen throwing you?
Yeah, there's definitely some force coming through when he gets in. I don't know. Purssey looks like he's
That's good for Jake.
Absolutely.
Not to be cold-hearted, but you know, he's got the lead.
Yeah,
It looks like it's bothering him.
Jake is also, his throws come from an unorthodox position in a lot of areas, you know. So I mean, you got to be wary of all positions because of his strength.
But despite that, it's still
Absolutely.
full on blasting in 100%.
There's no small attack almost.
I think that's what makes him a strong fighter. Purssey definitely feeling the pressure from Jake right now.
But the one problem is when you commit so much and they get off,
you exert yourself.
Exactly, or you're out of position, right? You know, so having to fight to get back to a certain position.
Jake definitely, I mean, if he just keeps playing the same smart fight he's been doing.
Absolutely.
So in this first minute, I mean.
But you've got to make sure that your wind is there too, you know. When you're exerting that much energy, I mean that's a big factor, especially in the matches. And Purssey starts to look like he's starting to work that overhand.
He's gonna start putting the pressure on.
Yeah, he's starting to put that pressure on with the overhand. So Jake's blocking it pretty well.
Pretty solid grip. I mean, he's kind of hesitant, it seems.
Yeah.
You know, I think when you fight someone as explosive as Jake, you don't really want to block.
He tried. Once again, he tried to go to the well one too many times. What a beautiful ippon, though. What a beautiful ippon.
He's smiling. He's like, oh.
He's like,
he's
like, thank goodness.
He was down by Yuko and Nishido in the first almost 2 minutes. So I'm sure he's like, okay, this is over.
You know, definitely went to the well one too many times. Tried to force that position, right?
Exactly. And he knew. He was smart. He was ready for it. He came right behind and caught him.
I think that's the same thing that happened to him at the Nationals, I would say.
Really?
You know? Yeah, I think it's the same thing. He he tried to force it and was leaning back and